And we're going to start off with group number 10. Yeah, I'm only going 10 because I have some folks that have to leave early. Otherwise, Paula, the next one you can draw out of there. So group 10, would you come on up?
It takes me 5 minutes to get here.
Anywhere you want, it's your show.
You're out of time.
But
I guess we need to
Next. Next.
We covered a lot of issues, as you can tell. We had a lot of comments. And you're more than welcome to look at this after. We're not going to go through each one of them.
What is your topic?
But our topic is trails, open space, ridgeline. One of the things that we've come up with is that trails, open space, and parks should all be tied together. You could have a trail system that circles through the city, that ties together with your parks and ties together with your open space. And there's another item it could tie in with. A nice goal would be is a trail system from Temecula to the ocean. Many years ago, we proposed that when we were working on the swap map of utilizing flood control, picking it up in Temecula, and utilizing each side with a multi-purpose trail, and you would eventually tie in with the Orange County system, so you could go from Temecula to the beach and never have to be on a surface street. We believe that our open space, we've got the foothills, we've got the Cleveland National Forest to the southwest, and you have your foothills above to the east over here between us and Menifee. To facilitate our open space and trails, we're going to encourage that the city annex La Cresta and Lakeland Village.
No, we want Lakeland Village.
Well, and that's part of my idea. I live in La Cresta, but I love Wildemar, so that's why I'm here. And you are actually where we come to do our shopping, our neighboring, and I'm leaving here to go get hay, so, and I'm buying it in Wildemar. So it's a natural for us to start looking at annexation. We talked about Wildemar being a walking city, and that it would be a healthy city, and if we're going to be encouraging higher education and colleges and things, we want to promote healthy green living for people who are younger and people who are older. And so we think that paseos, and as you develop to create these paseos, walking paseos for resting, and also connecting your housing with your commercial so that people don't have to get in their car, they can actually walk to places. And places for neighboring and meeting and greeting. And so we talked about that. And we talked about, our open space being a healthy thing for the city. So we wanted to do that. So some of the things we came up with, connect with your neighbors, and we want trail potatoes, not couch potatoes. Take a hike is one of our slogans. And just a healthy promotion of the city with the colleges and the higher learning that we want to promote, and a different way to make funding for the community, not just rooftops. So we want the business community involved and trying to do the connections with the shopping and where you live, so that you don't have to get in your car. So that we want to promote a very healthy city, and also promote the historical district and try to bring in funding for that. And that would also be a walking area where you'd have beautiful shops and try to put in some beautiful new but old looking houses where people might want to walk in those neighborhoods. And so we're trying to do that with the historical district, probably off Palomar and Central, down where you do have some old historical beautiful buildings that could be renovated and made use of. So that's the other thing we worked on.
The other element in the open space discussions that we had was the possible implementation of a ridgeline ordinance that would restrict development along the tops of the hills in the city, and that we preserve that view for all the residents. And in connection with that, Also looking into the proposed power line layouts by Edison and studying those very closely and hopefully keeping them out of the city of Wildomar. Thank you.
We feel that the trails, open space, parks really reflects a quality of life, and Wildomar could be known as the neighborly theme of a walking city. Thank you.
Now, they did a great job on time management, didn't they? Now, for all you groups there, you see Miss Paula in the back of the room? She's got these colored charts up there saying, green, you're good. Yellow, you've got just a minute to wrap it up. And red is, you're out of here.